Hi, as promised, I have had numerous people asking me about the ACV challenge, otherwise known as apple cider vinegar, which is disgusting stuff. But this is what you want to look for. There's a couple brands you can get, but you definitely want it to be the Mother's, which I'm looking for that. You want it to say the Mother, and it's going to come in a glass jar. You don't want to use your cooking apple cider vinegar because that's not going to give you the same health benefits. Um, so what I do is this is my little jar I have, and I take 2 tablespoons of the apple cider vinegar and I put it in the jar. And now there's lots of different ways that you can do this. Um, I don't like the taste of it, so I always add a little bit of agave. You can do honey, you can do raw honey, whatever sweetener in that area that you have. I'm not specific. Some people may be. That's fine. Um, Another thing that you can also add to it is matcha powder. And if you don't know about matcha powder, you should learn about it because it has a lot of good health benefits. One of the biggest thing is the mood and for women. So I will put a link down below about the many benefits of matcha powder. So you just add, I don't get specific, I just put in a little bit and that's what I do. Again, that's tailored to me. You can Google and find your perfect tailoring or what someone else might do. So I add like maybe a teaspoon of that. And then I add turmeric, always Penzies, because they have the best spices. Although it's in Wisconsin, we don't have that in Indiana. Turmeric is really good for joints. So I always have that because I'm working out a lot just with my knees and back and things like that. Then I add cinnamon because cinnamon gives it a good flavor and it also helps trying to fight when you're fighting fat. And it helps your stomach with digestion. So then I put, like a couple dashes of this, a couple dashes of this. And then you always want to add salt. We don't always, but I like to add salt because as in foods, salt enhances the flavor. Well, when you're doing this, it enhances the benefits of the other spices that you're putting in there. And again, I just do a couple turns, teaspoon, however you want to measure it. I know some people are specific about that. The reason why I do this is it helps with skin a lot. So anyone who knows me for any length of time knows I've always kind of struggled with acne, either when you're a teenager, which ones that can feel like 10 and everyone's looking at you and pointing at your ones that you have. And so then they multiply. So, and then as an adult, I still continued to get acne probably until like a year ago. And then, it got better, but since I've been doing this, it's, as you can see, I have virtually no zits. One here because I didn't do it over my vacation because I was on vacation and I was making excuses. So what I do is in the morning, I mix it all together. I can add a little bit of like coconut oil sometimes, or I add a little bit of warm water just to kind of get everything to mix. Otherwise everything might not mix. So I take this and I mix it. And then I put a straw because it's going to be disgusting, but it takes 10 seconds. So on an empty stomach, the first thing when I wake up in the morning, mix it up, chug it very quickly, and then I drink a full glass of cold water because cold water helps get your system going and helps everything, work itself. Plus, it masks the flavor of the apple cider vinegar. Virtually after I do that, I can't taste it anymore. Some people take the vinegar and they're like, oh my God, this is gross. I'm never going to do it again. That's your decision. So you want to do it on an empty stomach because it really helps keep things regular, if you know what I mean. And there's a lot of other benefits with apple cider vinegar that have helped me, energy levels, digestion. Like I've always had stomach issues. Anyone who knows me knows my stomach issues. When I do this, I virtually have none. They've almost completely disappeared since I've been doing this challenge, which is huge because I've had to go to the doctor thinking I maybe had stomach cancer. I was in so much pain. So, anyways, I don't really have any of those issues anymore. So, another thing you can do, which I sometimes do if I have fresh fruit, is you can squeeze lemon, like a half of a lemon or like a slice of grapefruit or a half a grapefruit in there with all that because the citric also helps kind of work through your stomach, which kind of sounds counterproductive because you're putting acidic when you have stomach issues. But I don't know, you'll have to read up on why that works, but it just does. And that's not like, I'm not so concerned about the details of why it works. I'm just happy it works. So, but I add the fruit juices in there. But if you do have a really big problem with heartburn, you don't want to add the fruit juices because they're acidic. You can instead add lemon oil, or I have grapefruit, but grapefruit is in my gym bag because I drink it with my water at the gym all the time. So the water will help with the flavor of the apple cider vinegar too, and it also helps fight toxins out of your body. So that's what you can do. I know that's a lot of information, but I will try and put a recipe down below just to kind of help you know what you're doing and tailor it to your needs. This, because I do it that way, doesn't mean you have to do it that way and it's going to work. I add a spice. If it goes down and it's okay, I add another one. If I don't, then I keep that one out for the day or whatever it is. But you can kind of do it with anything that you can stomach. But again, it's something I do right in the morning when I get up. First thing, like I don't eat or drink anything else because you want it to be on an empty stomach. And then chug a bunch of water because it's going to be gross. But definitely if you do the challenge, give it 30 days and it'll just become second nature for you. And you will notice differences in your body, in your digestive system, in your energy level, in your skin. And if you don't, contact me because there's something else going on. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this helped, and I hope this answered questions to what people have been asking me. Have a great day.